So I went back in history and used some pattern matching software, and it found out that this low in February 2022 was the closest match to the current fall that we had. And that's really interesting because it means that gold is possibly going to go to a new high, and that new high is going to be above this level up here. So I did trade today. I thought this was kind of tricky, but once we saw that initial push up, I had a little bit of confidence to actually buy the retrace here, and I aimed just for the former top. Now, if you're trading, what you want is you want to get in on a high probability move, and what I think is going to happen is we're going to trade down till about 2-3 o'clock into the early morning Asian session, and then we're going to go sideways just like this chart did. We're going to have a move up to the upside, and all this chart did in the past in 2022 was actually come up and tip that top. Now we've already tipped the top here, so that work's already been done, so I don't think it will necessarily work like this, but I do think that if we make a low here, that we will come up again, and then maybe the end of a London session we'll have a little bit of a sell-off, because look what happened here in the past, and this is the sort of trade that will triple your account. You had 3 tips to a low, and that gave an excellent buying opportunity. So what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for the gold chart to actually make a low somewhere similar to this one before, somewhere around 14:30 chart time, and then I will look for an opportunity to go long. So I'm going to put that here on my chart on the right hand side. This is good because a trade like this, if we do come up here and take the top, it's going to be worth, I don't know where it's going to come back to, maybe somewhere like here, and then we come back and hit that top. That's 2,052 points if my eyeballs are giving me the correct measurement, and that is an absolute account doubler. So what I'll be looking for is I'll be looking for a decline now into the early Asian session. Could I buy that? Well, if we get the same sort of dynamics as we got in the past, yes, you could buy it, and especially if we don't go above this top before the Asian session. So if we get a decline and that decline carries on, doesn't take out that top, then I would expect them to maybe tip that top and then sell off into the US session, and then we can actually buy the market again. So gold is really, really interesting at the moment, well worth trading. So if you like this channel, please like and subscribe, because I see a lot of you watch the videos but don't subscribe. It costs you nothing, and I appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. We have a top in gold just before I go, and I'm going to make a video on that, and once we get a little bit more price action in here, I'll be able to make a calculation as to where that top might possibly get to. So do subscribe, because then you get notified of the next video, and thanks for watching this one. Take care.